Sun rising, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am the seeker, and I'm okay. In the heart of nature, raising my frequency. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Feels so good to be here, yeah. Right now, wow, wow. Right now. You're receiving this message right here, right now. Know that this message hasn't, hey, made it to you by chance. Know that you were meant to receive this. Does not only fall from a tree, but all the universe is permission. So, just that this message was meant to find you, and never it has found you. Now, today, this message will help you to unlock your full potential 100%. Tune you in to the whole truth of who you are. If you're ready to receive that, just get down. It's giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks every day. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks in every way. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Feels so good to be here, right now, wow, wow, right now. Yes, in this present moment, just as I am, truly speaking, expressing my truth, being myself, truthfully, authentically, unapologetically. Hey, yes sir, shake some shit up in a beautiful way. So, let's dive straight into it. Someone asked me, how does one love themselves 100%? Someone asked me, how does one begin to find that inner drive, that confidence to accept themselves 100%? So they struggle with just expressing themselves, they struggle with speaking to others, showing the sides of themselves that they would want to share with others, but they can't share that side because they see it as a weakness, or they deem themselves not worthy enough. So they develop a lack of confidence within themselves. They share that side of themselves, and they just want to know, how are you able to go out there every day, make these YouTube videos? How are you able to say what you want to say, do what you want to do, like just be you? How are you able to do that? Well, my friend, it started when I let go of perfection. You see, just like in the Bible, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, but I'm using a Bible quote. They said, render your garment and come as you are. That was a true saying. See, the church wasn't the way that it is now back in those days. The church was just simply us as humans, as individuals, just being who we are with each other, coming together, singing, dancing, enjoying ourselves together. Flaws or not, losing judgment. That didn't mean that we were accepting bad behaviors, or people who are blatantly disrespectful, or people who are murderers, criminals. That didn't mean that we accepted those type of behaviors, but it meant that people were so open to share their vulnerability, to share the truth of who they are. 100%. Aside from having to wear a mask, aside from having to be perfect, to play a role for others in society, to view us as, you know, worthy or good, stem from me. Yet again, this information came from me. Letting go of perfection. I show all my sides. I show my soft side. I show my masculine side. I tend to show my masculine side more though, because not many people are deserving of my love. You know? If you can't accept me for all of who I am, then why should I give to you my love? That's why. And sometimes I don't show it in that way. I'll show it in a different way, because my masculine side still shows the love, but a more truthful, rigid way, you know. And the reason for that is because a lot of people in society, they crave strength in others. Like, they respect strength in others. They want you to always be, yet again, perfect. They want you to always be strong, you know. You can't cry, you can't be angry, you can't be vulnerable, you can't be open. They want you to be that way, yet again, to suit their egos, to please them. So a lot of us have been programmed subconsciously to just leaving that side of us, that vulnerable side, you know, in the background, in the shadow, in the darkness. Now, when people hear the word darkness, they tend to get afraid. So they hear the word shadow, they tend to get afraid. But there's nothing to be afraid of in the shadow, in the darkness. You know, that's just the hidden sides of you that you are not paying attention to. And it's only when you pay attention to that side of you, it's when you now start your true, genuine healing process to actually become 100% whole again. It starts the journey of your true awakening, where you dive deeper and deeper into your darkest fears, where you dive deeper and deeper into your shadows. That is what the shadow is. When you dive deeper into your past traumas, subconscious programs, you dive deeper and deeper to the point where, hey, you want to build, you want to let go of those fears, you want to let go of those traumas, you know, so you start to dive into it. And yet again, another thing that after letting go of perfection, what I did was also I started losing judgment. Judgment towards the situation, judgment to myself, also for my choices. You know, I stopped being hard on myself. I started doing a lot more meditative practices, where I come out here in the heart of nature and I just meditate. I ground myself every day. I give up myself every day. I surrender every day. I allow myself to, you know, just see myself and accept myself for who I am. This is why I always say, when I come out here in the heart of nature, I am not open, able to be vulnerable, just completely vulnerable, without any judgment from society, without any judgment from anybody, you know. So I found a place where I can not be judged for who I am. And nature has done that to me. I surrounded myself around people who also don't judge me for who I am, but accept me for who I am and are willing to work with me, because they see it within themselves also that they are not perfect. So now this helped me to develop more, yet again, confidence in integrating my shadow. This helped me to develop more balance and coolness, where now, hey, I learned to love my shadow because I realized that in those dark times, in those deep, strong, traumatic experiences, it's where my power lies, and the power comes from me overcoming it. The power comes from me learning from it and using it in a way to strengthen me in my experiences and my growth. Also, many times, like back in the days, we got so accustomed to just suppressing again our emotions the way we feel that it left a lack of creativity within us, within myself. So from example, me suppressing like my emotions, like feelings wise, like love wise also, it hindered my ability to create. It hindered me from being able to express myself. And then I just started to say, you know what? Hey, if this is my emotion, this is who I am. This is who I am. This is my soft, gentle side. So if I choose to pour that out in my music, I pour that out in my music. So I found another way to pour it out. Perfect example. There are days where I share and I demonstrate balance, whereas I may come with a little masculine energy and feminine energy in the same video, or the whole video might be masculine, or the whole video might be feminine. It's just based on how I feel. It's just my choice of how I choose to bring it across. And I might be making a song, and that song can be masculine, full masculine energy, still have love in it, but I just choose to put the masculine on the forefront. Or that song could be just feminine energy, soft and gentle. So if you all go through my last couple songs, all of that was just feminine energy. All of that was just love, but while still using a little bit of masculinity to, make it direct too. Because what I share, what I do is not only for consummation of others, but for my growth, for my benefit, for me to build more confidence within myself, for me to, learn to love and heal myself even more, diving deeper into the aspects that I used to think was a weakness, whereas my vulnerability, I used to look at that as a weakness. I look at that as a strength because that is the truth of who I am, that has helped me to integrate my shadow. That was my shadow. Being able to be vulnerable and open. Because I was once hurt. Just like you, the person probably receiving this message. I know you were once hurt. There's not a single person on this earth that I can say or I can think of that I know that has never been hurt before. But you tend to suppress that hate and hold that individual towards what they did to you. And that, my friends, creates a lot of heaviness on your heart. So the best thing one can do, is forgive that individual. They said again, if I integrated that shadow side of me, I started to forgive others and allow them to be in their nature, and not allow them to affect my nature, not allow them to feel my peace. This doesn't mean to just ignore and yet again accept the bad behaviors, but it just means simply to set boundaries. So I set boundaries pertaining to do with me. Like, you cross a boundary with me, I'm not giving you the room to cross it again. That's just it. Because I know if I allow you to come and cross that boundary, I already had that experience where I learned from allowing someone to overstep a boundary that I crossed. Not I crossed, that I have played. See, my boundaries has been put there for a reason. And if I go against my boundaries, then I go against myself. And this, my friends, is how you fully accept yourself and unleash your full potential also. If you don't go against yourself, you spend so much time, like this was me also, I spend so much time fighting against myself. But before I even go into that, I used to spend so much time fighting others, thinking that they fighting me. So yes, again, in my message yesterday, what I shared, just remain neutral, because you see, they are not fighting you, they are fighting themselves. What they are projecting onto you is what's going on within their mind, what's going on in their life. That's their inner traumas, that's their shadow sides that they don't want to reflect on. So oftentimes a lot of people see something within you that is deemed as a weakness or as a flaw, and they pick on you or try to bully you for that, but forget that. But not even forget, but not even paying attention that the reason why, yet again, the flaw or whatever it is that they don't like in you, they want you to change that, is because it now reflects onto them that, hey, wait a minute, why don't I like this? Because that individual is being shown something out of their norms. That individual is being shown something that is different to what they do, and they like to be comfortable, not facing the shadow. Whereas you are probably an individual who is facing your shadow, or even just working on yourself in any way that you can. So that now triggers them to expressing themselves in a way that they kind of lash out in a negative way. But that doesn't mean that, yet again, they're bad. It just means that, hey, they're going through something. But that doesn't mean that you need to sit there and take that. That doesn't mean that you are obligated to regulate their emotions for them. So this is what I also do sometimes. Sometimes I just tell them the truth. Not direct, sometimes indirect, in a way where I might just use body language, because I don't really want to indulge myself in conversations with them, but I will still show them subliminal signs. Because I'm in tune to subliminal signs. I allow the universe to show me subliminal signs every day. You see, I come out here and a lot of people think they know me, but y'all don't know me still. Y'all really still don't know me. No man, they still don't know me. See, so it's the next thing that individuals need to understand, that not everything about yourself is to be shown to everybody. I accept myself, so I don't need others to accept me for who I am. And this has helped me to unlock my true potential. Like, again, when you accept myself, I don't need to defend myself, I don't need to prove myself. I don't have to do shit. It's like, I've mastered the art of peace in myself. So now I'm just balanced. If someone shows me that I can be open to them, I'll be open to them. If someone shows me that, hey, I can respect them, I will respect them. If someone shows me that, hey, I can love them, I will love them. If someone's showing me the opposite side, hey, look at the opposite side. And my shadow side is not only my traumatic experiences or the parts of me that I was once afraid of, but my shadow side is also my protective side. My shadow side is also my masculine side, my masculine energy. That is my protector. And if I choose to put my protector on the forefront, I'm going to put my protector on the forefront, because, yet again, this person is a threat. They may be coming at me a certain type of way. They may be, directing a specific energy towards me, and I need to be able to defend myself from that. I can't just open up myself and just intake all of that energy and just be like, alright, I'll let him do it. And walk all over me, and now I'm left in a corner walking on eggshells. No! I'ma shake some shit up! Because, hey, what you give is what you get. So if they give a certain type of energy to me, I give them back that energy. In a beautiful way though. I alter my it in a positive way where they can either learn or choose to learn from it or eat my face. I don't give a flying fish. No, because yet again, I accept me. And that's all I need. So I realize that I am all I need. I realize that everything starts and ends with me. I realize that, hey, I'm in control of my destiny. I'm in control of my life. I am in control of my mind. I can't control how others feel me. I can't control what others perceive me to be. Hey, I can't do that. And yet again, 95% of the time, what others perceive you to be is a reflection of who they are or what they don't want to dive deeper within themselves. They're not putting up that mirror. Every day I put up this mirror. This is my mirror. I rehearse my message. When I say rehearse, I watch and recite my messages in a way that I am detailed in where did I make mistakes, where can I improve. I point out shit within myself. I'm my biggest critic. If someone is doing it out there, it's okay. I do that to myself. That's for me to help myself improve and grow. But I also be kind and gentle with myself. Someone else might be doing it in a way to try to bring you down or make you feel less of yourself. I don't do it that way when I'm doing it to myself. I do it in an uplifting way unto myself. So, hey, if you do this to work this out and improve this. But you don't have to be, and again, as I started this message, perfect. No. And this is why I always say, it doesn't matter how fast you go, hey, just keep going. Slow and steady wins the race. Slower you go, eventually, hey, you reach your destiny, reach your destination. And even when you reach that finish line, you reach that point, there's always another level that you can do. So that's why I always say that this work in integrating your shadow side, in leveling up, in becoming 100% cool within yourself, it's never ending, really. It's just spent on what do you see yourself as right now? The way you perceive you to be. Can you accept who you are right now? That unlocks your full potential. Being able to accept who you are right now, but leaving room now to level up. Leaving room now to upgrade and move further. This is where your kindness comes in. This is where you be kind to yourself. This is where you use positive words onto yourself. Like if you're facing a certain challenge, challenging experience or a certain fear, say to yourself, hey, I will get there. You say to yourself, hey, I don't need to be perfect. I can just give up. And then go again. You don't have to just keep going. You're not a robot. You're not a smartphone. That's another problem in society. We tend to allow these phones to control us. We tend to allow technology to tell us what to do. I started to also limit myself from technology because technology also creates a lack of confidence within ourselves. Where we always think that we need to, bank on it. I let go of thinking that yet again I need anything. These are my tools. These are just enhancements of who I am. And me seeing it that way also has allowed me to let go of technology. Like my phone, I didn't have a charger for like about 3 days now. Right? No, I didn't share this with anybody. No, I had a charger, but the charger wasn't charging my phone properly. Right? So my phone was taking sometimes 9 hours, 8 hours to charge. Right? So hence, it slowed down my production and music. But also, I wasn't able to watch anybody's videos on YouTube, by the way. So all my messages just coming strictly directly from also me channeling and just seeing who I am as usual. But I wasn't getting any guidance from my mentor, like what to watch his videos and stuff like that. I wasn't getting any of those guidance. Because it would be confirmation. Sometimes he'll give me a confirmation and I'll be like, yeah. Everything was just subliminal, like everything. I've already and always been in tune to that subliminal, but like I was to go back to that. And it was also a part of me that I learned that again in my solitude, in my deepest, darkest times when that again I was introducing my shadow side. I learned how to tune in to my telepathic gifts. I learned how to tune in to the universal energy from being on the streets. That was a side of me that was in the shadows also that I was once afraid of how people would think about me, being on the streets. I was to do that as a positive experience where it actually made me stronger. And the benefits that I accumulated from it was gaining deeper insights to the life, gaining deeper insights to who I am, truthfully, authentically, in a more holistic view. Tune me into that word source where I learned, hey, I don't need technology, but because I've been so occupied with technology, also using technology and also using it as confirmation, it showed me that I had a lack of belief in myself. So this is me also showing me some of my side that I work on. It showed me that I had a little bit of doubt within myself. Whereas I know I am connected, where I know I am in tune, but I still want to be confirmation externally using technology. So the universe, life, God source, call it whatever you want to call it, took my phone away from me for those couple of days. And I didn't complain. I still had my phone to post my messages and that was enough. But I wasn't using the phone at all. My screen time probably for the past 3 days would be like what, 2 hours? Or maybe 3, I don't know, based on how long my messages were and how long it took them to upload. That was it. But again, someone can judge this experience or judge me sharing this as a negative. I don't care. Someone can judge me as a liar. Someone can judge me as a manipulator. I don't care. Because the reflection of what they perceive me to be is oftentimes who they are. So this is why I always say, hey, people's opinions is their opinions. That's what they perceive you to be. That's their choice. They can choose to see you in a beautiful way. They can choose to see you in a beautiful light. It's all up to them. It got nothing to do with you. Just be you. Because it's only in embracing 100% who you are able to be free to express the truth of who you are. You are able to tap in and unlock your full potential. 100%. 100%. But now, you're not hiding your quote-unquote weaknesses, as others see it as a weakness, by the way, in the dark. No, it's on the forefront. If you go through my messages also, you see, not only today, I have shared a lot of my weaknesses. I share a lot of my weaknesses every day on my channel. For those of you who are genuinely observing me, I share my weaknesses every day. I share my vulnerabilities every day. And when I talk about my speaking, my vocabulary, even in sometimes when I type, I realize some errors where I can actually fix the error, but I was like, no, it's not about perfection. I show my imperfection. Always showing my imperfection. Because I'm perfectly imperfect. I am the masterpiece, the work in progress. It has helped me to genuinely free myself and be myself and express myself in every way, form, or fashion. So, I will sing a song now before I go. And this is a song that I wrote a couple months ago at the beach. And I was just meditating on, yet again, self-development. How can I improve? How can I grow? And this was the stream of flow that I tuned myself into in that time. So if you made it down this far, then you were meant to hear this song. And I will also share it in my community for those of you who are not aware of that song. And hey, you're probably listening to it. If it may help you, it may not help you. But it has also helped me. As again, as I said, my music helps me. My music has inspired me. And my music, hey, is mainly for me. But those who accept my music and also enjoy that, hey, I appreciate you. And that's it. So let's go. Perfection is a curse. Now won't you listen to this first? I've been thinking lately why things were meant to be perfect. 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 They just weren't meant to be perfect. Can't you see? This illusion of perfection is wearing you down. It's stressing you out, taking you further away from this present moment. Tell me, what do you see right here, right now? Tell me, how do you feel right here, right now? In this present moment, can't you see? You're right where you're supposed to be. That's perfection, my friend. It's like this. Perfection is whatever you make it to be. So, it's your life. Being imperfect right now the way it is. You see yourself as being imperfect right now the way you are. You can hold on to trauma, you can hold on to hurt, hold on to grudges, or you can just choose to lose judgment. Like, yeah. Like I said yesterday, I'm a universal psychiatrist, guys. Universal psychiatrist. Yeah. I have the antidote for anything. I have the antidote for any cure. Hey. You don't hear me though. You don't hear me. Mama. Until tomorrow.